Welcome back to Divinity, and a little bit of trading in inverted quote marks. In here, there are a few things that we actually want. Farsight Infusion, another skill book for our other summoner, would be advantageous, and maybe some Firestorm grenades in this ring. We can buy it with our character that has lots of reputation, lots of attitude if you like, at discount 24%, or, well, we can borrow things. So I've got Sibyl here behind Nabora, who can sneak. And now you can see all the other cones from all the other NPCs around. The main thing is that when we do this, we're going to separate from the rest of our group. And we're only going to get to do this once per NPC. After that, they're going to be a bit paranoid, so yeah. We also want to make sure that in this case, this guy is not watching where we are. He's wandering around quite a bit, so let's just head in quickly. And we're going to take Farsight Infusion. We're going to take that ring and a couple of Firestorm grenades and lockpicks. And close out. Turn off sneaking and head away. Run away! Because when we come out of this dialogue, she's going to realize that a few things are missing. Let's just go back into the dialogue, shall we? And just leave. We've finished distracting her now. And, uh-oh, we've been pickpocketed. So, what is she going to do? She's going to ask you to see what the contents of your bags are. And this is why you need the other character farther away. I'm on the hunt for my stolen property. Surely you won't mind if I look through your belongings? No, by all means. Let's take a moment. Yep. Sorry for the intrusion. So she can't find anything in there, but if we go across to Sibyl, Sibyl's bag, go to all. She now has Farsight Infusion, so we can learn that skill, and that's that item gone. Similarly, well, I think because this is going to be searched every time that we do this, if I put it in my main character's bag for now, they may find it. I'm sure that may be what the stolen tag means. So for now, let me just equip that and keep everything on the thief. And then she's never going to be near the rest of the characters when the bags are searched. We can talk our way out of getting searched, but yeah, we don't need to in this particular case. So we can, well, too far away. So we can head back over here, link up with the rest of our party, and carry on. And you can carry on doing that throughout the fort. I'm not going to do just yet because I do actually maybe want to add one level of sneaking or another level of thievery before I go through the other vendors, just because it we only get to do it once per vendor. And I want to be as efficient as possible at collecting lots of things that may not necessarily be ours. Ooh. Okay, that seems ideal for the Red Prince. That was a lucky charm sound effect going off. So, Red Prince, and you get a new ring. Great. So, back on with the exploration in the fort. One thing is that now all the Magisters are going to be essentially aggressive towards us. There's a couple over here, and there's one patrolman or two patrolmen that's wandering around. So I think I'm going to head across to the patrolman. Here he is. So he's not going to like us very much.
You there! What the devil are you doing without your collar?
I had no intention of doing any harm, but I had it removed.
No harm? I've heard that before. Right before a sorcerer blasted an hole through my partner.
Funny you should mention that. You can go quietly here and you'll end up back in the holding cells, but since we've already been to the holding cells, I'm going to step aside and draw my weapon.
Here?
Yes, now we get to do all kinds of things. What I may well do is a grenade on the summoner characters as well, because they've got higher initiative at the moment rather than the wizard, so I need some way of generating flame. But in this case, it's only one mob, so it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to drop in a summon and a totem. Doesn't even need the... I wish that wouldn't happen. If you accidentally don't let the effect start, you end up walking away, and it's really really annoying rather than using your abilities. Oh, he's running away. and using ricochet. Yeah, well, that's not going to last for long. I can't get to you. That is very annoying. But I guess I can get some fire to you. Okay, and let's just buff up a little bit. I said it should be a very easy fight, this. If we can get to see the rest of them, let's just head over a little bit. And now we can deploy things into the fire. Let's turn the camera a little bit so you can see. And maybe... well, it doesn't need Farsight Infusion, but that will buff that character. Do I get enough? Yes, there we go. So now it can use range attack and also fireball. Or just fireball. And then range attack. And head over with this character. Nothing we need to particularly do, just act as a target, I think. So just fortify. And you can go in and hit him. And there's the fight over. So that's going to be very, very quick fights around the whole of the fort. Nothing special to do there. Or at least nothing too important. Some things you can do, and I think the paintings have been removed in value, but if you go up here and we head into this room, we can get some more XP. So I'm going to head over here. Instead of going around here to do more fighting, you can just get some XP from in here. So teleport, as you might expect. And now that we've cleared the gate, Los can go up there. They may well run around now that we've cleared the gate. Yeah, so we've opened it, so they can climb up that ladder. It doesn't really matter. We can now open the door. And in here it's safe, and there's plenty of places to loot. Little boxes and drawers.
The Magisters certainly don't,
but mainly we
spare
get the
expenses,
XP.
do they?
You can also pick up the paintings, but as I said, they dropped in value. I think I don't remember what they were at the start of the game, but they're now only worth about 40 or so. It's worth picking them up, but they're not terribly valuable compared to other things. Don't know who opened that door, but I don't want that door open. The fight is out there. Close. There we go. And just continue looting. Don't think there's much else in here that I've missed. So I'm going to carry on. Ooh, that's a locked chest. Lockpick. Nah, just poison flask and some gold. Fine. So onward, I'm going to then head towards, well, this area. We can, I suppose, fight from up here, but I think I'm going to drop down. We can drop down this ladder. In fact, hang on, is there anything to loot just here? Tongs, nails. Nothing much. What I actually want before I get any further, and I'm going to do this off camera now, is go and get some more healing potions. You can make them with an empty potion bottle and some penny bun mushrooms if you find those. So I'm going to go and get a few, and then we'll come right back. And with us back in the yard, having got a couple more healing potions, let's head up here, and there should be a soldier around somewhere who's patrolling, so we'll have to go and take care of him, but let's just quickly loot first. Apparently I can loot through the staircase. And here comes the soldier, so let's just make sure we're ready. Alright, so it's a straightforward fight, it's just one soldier, so we can just drop a couple of things down. Get on either side of them. And it's a straightforward fight, so I'm not going to show this one, I'm going to move on to the next one. And this is a far harder fight. We're up here on top of the staircase. There was our Magister friend. Ooh, I've not looted him. And unfortunately, what happens is this corner here, they can shoot from over here. So they can shoot all the way across into this area. So you've got to be a little bit careful about where you position for this fight. And... another Divine Order key. Let's just grab the rest of the loot. We're going to get into fight range with them very shortly. Slimy mitts. Maybe grab this. Okay, and note if you have a lockpick, you can go into this tower. There is a chest in there. I just burned it down to get to this sack at the back. There wasn't anything in there. You know, just more chances for loot. That is a good chance for loot, but I think we're going to aggro them if we get that close. So we're going to head over here. And I'm probably going to use this as a barrier so that it can't shoot us from that direction. Okay, so that's the fight started. Let's just get a couple of summons out. And we want the Incarnate as close to them as possible. We don't have any surfaces yet really to take advantage of over here. I don't think. I don't see any barrels. No. So let's take out the archer first. Of course, you can't control the totems, but yep, the archer's going to come around. Ricochet is fine. Shouldn't be too much damage. And there's someone we've not met yet. Paladin Cork. Okay, so can we create a surface that's going to harm them? I don't think so, but we can get close enough to have some fire summons going. And I think just time to buff everyone up a little bit and end the turn. We should also see a little bit later in the fight. Oh no, oil flask. We want to get out of that as soon as possible. We should also see later in the turn maybe some other characters coming in around here. So this isn't a small fight with just 2 people. There are more. That's who the Paladin is dealing with over on the other side. So, which character is it? It's Sabile. So I'm going to just step back out of this. And then too far away. Well, that's just annoying. Let me just add some normal summons then. I could set this patch on light, but I don't want to do that with the rest of them stood in it, really.
Subdue them, and make sure Cork doesn't leave.
And there's the main character here. He's much harder than the rest of them. Magister Captain Triple. Triple? Really? Okay, so we can just head out here with our tank. And, you know, we can just set them alight. That's why not. More fire surfaces is good. Fortify up. And our Paladin is happily heading for other people. He's going to help us a lot in this fight. And he's working his way around. I wasn't expecting him to go all that far. It would be nice if he'd gone towards us, but we can't really control him, so, you know, there's not much I can really do for that guy. However, I'm going to go and keep on attacking the archer. Triple and he's clear-minded is coming in.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
We can't get past that tank without getting hit. Okay, so again, we're going to get out of this potential fire area. And I think I'm going to do that by retreating backward a little bit. And again, just more totems. Yeah, every time she tries to move, we're going to get a hit out of her. And our wizard then, well, what's left of the wizard? Again, stepping back, I think, or maybe even teleporting. Can we teleport this guy over into the fire? I think we can. Keeps him away from our summoners, which is to our advantage. And we can step back a little bit. Nothing much else to do. I could use a fortified scroll, but I don't feel like it. Do need some more skills for our Red Prince sooner or later. So now, oh, still can't, but I suppose we can actually create a fire surface. Yeah, we can create a fire surface right about there. Which means that we can then deploy fire totems instead. And this should pretty much end the fight. And they're all down, which is great. Or at least all the ones that were nearby are down. Let's go and loot this chest. We got a magical maple bow. 3 to 4 air, 13 to physical, 13 to 15 physical, and chance check. Oh my words. Set shocked. That's far too hard to say. Burskin armor, so we need 11 finesse, but we have the ability to get Hydrosophist on someone. And the two-hander. I wonder if that's going to be good. And a key. I wonder if that's going to be good for the Red Prince. Although he's got a shield, and the shield is making him much tankier. So maybe I'll just leave him with one-handers for the moment. And then what else have we got around? Mana healing potion we can grab. Empty cups have no use for at the moment, but we might want them later. And I think we should head over, maybe rest up. There we go. We haven't used any of those potions I made, which is very, very good. And then we can just carry on looting into these chests. Some nails. They are used for a recipe, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Some lockpicks. Good. Magnifying glass and a repair hammer. And a ranger is... she's 5. Where's the paladin gone? Is he still all the way down here, or is he not survived? Oh, is it reset because he's so far away? Wow, okay. So I guess we're going to have to fight. That's annoying. So, yeah, I guess we'll fight then. I'll skip forward through this. These are going to be a few minor mobs, not something that's worthwhile putting on camera.
Lucian's sword! These magisters are madmen! Are you alright, Lizard?
There's nothing to worry about. I'm quite fine. I'm quite alright.
I'm glad to hear it. It was good to have you on my side. We showed those maniacs what's what, eh?
He pauses a moment to wipe a thick mixture of sweat and blood from his brow before continuing.
You know you're on fire, right?
I still can't believe they had the gall to attack me. It's high treason to go after a paladin like that. We're divine order, gods damn it. Our superiors will be very interested to hear this.
And who are you going to tell exactly? In fact, hang on, let's see if you got anything to sell. Penny bun mushroom, I guess we can take one. It's quite cheap. And who are you going to tell?
Our Grand Master, for one. Lord Ken would never stand for this kind of nonsense. The thing is, people on the mainland don't know what goes on here. Never would have believed it myself until I saw it with my own eyes. But we've stood about talking long enough. And this place is no roadside tavern. It's certain death if we keep lingering.
Okay, let's keep moving then.
For my part, I need to report back to the paladins on the state of this place. No better way to discover the devil than by diving into his heart. After that, though, and without the Magister's help, there's nowhere to go but the hollow marshes. They say they're haunted, but I don't believe in bogeymen.
Yeah, they're going to be haunted.
I was once told there's an old harbour on the far side of the island. And where there's a harbour, there may be a boat. I must be off, and so should you. Best of luck to you. You deserve better than this place.
Okay, I'm back to exploring and looting then. So if you head all the way around the back of the fort, just where the paladin ran off to in the original encounter, head in through this back door, you'll find lots of more paintings to actually acquire. However, we can head down here. If we go through that door, however, that's into the main chamber. Remember I said there's a really hard fight over here? Yeah, we'll leave that till last. We can head down into the prison area. You'll see all these characters around. They aren't the Magisters. In fact, they're not going to attack at all. We can just go and talk to them if we want to. But they don't say much. silent monks. We can, of course, speak to our comrades.
The creature before you stares with sightless eyes and leans from side to side, like a puppet without strings.
That's an abomination, is what it is. I can't stop staring at it.
That's unnatural, abhorrent, evil. I can't take my eyes off it.
But it's kind of fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, Lusa is just one of those characters. Alright, so there's a few things we can actually do. First of all, we can head over here. Let's see if we can get
Holy
in.
hellhounds, those dogs sound out for blood.
Yes, they do. We can see if we can unlock the door. We can. Alright, now, in my travels, I found this squeaky red, shiny red ball, and I don't know where I found it, unfortunately. I can't remember. But if you do see it, please do pick it up.
You intruder! Bandit! Sorcerer! Stop! Go! Die! Hoo! Hoo! Hoo!
Pull a squeaky red ball out of your satchel and squeeze it.
Ball?
Ball!
Ball!
Throw the ball.
Bruno barks, beside himself with joy.
And you get 2,200 XP for that. So please do pick up that ball. Otherwise, you'll very much have to fight them, unfortunately.
Right? Just dust bunny.
Scratch.
And again, we can unlock this door. And in here is another hound, and we're going to have to see what options we've got. What have we got for stats? Okay, so let's just use our main character to head in there. And we can loot up. Crossbow. And I'm probably going to be able to wait soon, so let's just move all the heavy stuff over onto the Red Prince, who's got the highest strength. Just eating weapons and armor that I've been picking up. Nothing I particularly want to replace at the moment, just keep that on him. What else have we got? Well, I suppose we could pick up some of the books. Resurrection Scroll. I certainly want a Hammer's crossbow. I will take. And let's read the book. I don't think there's anything new in it that we don't already have, but we may as well read it anyway. Get rid of the last looting in this room. Nothing in there. There's some books up there, but main thing is over here. There's a little cage with a poor little dog inside.
You let me free.
You get 1,000 XP for undoing
What
it.
if I'm dangerous? What if I hurt somebody? What if I hurt you? They fed me horrible things. Meat from people. I didn't want to eat it, but they do something to it that makes it irresistible. Even you, the one who saved me, I can picture sinking my teeth into you, ripping the flesh apart, swallowing it down. I'm scared. I'm not myself anymore. I have these cravings. I can't be trusted.
A low growl. The dog starts to salivate and lick his chops. His eyes go hard and cold. Suddenly, he seems to remember himself and whines.
This is awful. I can't go back into the world like this. Please, just put me down.
I won't be party to this. It's suicide.
I won't be killing any innocents today.
Yeah, we can say this isn't justice, but he doesn't deserve to die. Unfortunately, we're now going to face a skill check.
Whatever the Magisters have done to you, little doggy, it can be undone. You won't die by my hand today.
And here I don't think I have it with a character that has Pet Pal. If you have a character with Pet Pal with high one of these stats, then great. But I guess if this is with Sabine, I think it's just Constitution she has? Yeah, Constitution. Let's see if that actually passes. No. So unfortunately...
The dog calms and seems comforted, then suddenly snaps and sinks his teeth into your hand.
So we're going to have to fight the poor little dog. And it has no armor, of course, so we can just do this. It's not doing me much damage, but it will do to the dog. Let's just move away a little bit and hit it with some poison. I guess we should have actually put the poor guy down at that. That's Puff. End our turn, and there's not really much need to do all that much here, because it's not a very difficult enemy. It's just a very unfortunate one. Poor birdie. We don't really get any XP for that, which, as you might expect. And there's an eye in there. I'm not sure about looting that, but we can head back this way anyway and rest up. Now, the main fight in here is down all the way down here at the end. Let me just loot these couple of vases on the way. There is an even bigger fight down that way, but let's just go here first. And then maybe over here as well, some more vases. Okay, and now we're down into this fight area. There's two magisters and a little guy called Han.
What the flying hell? Carrie, you said this way was clear.
But that's what the log said, sir. No one's authorized to be here.
Well, the log was wrong, you idiot. I hope for your sake no one will miss him.
Why are you threatening the child?
This is strictly a divine order matter. Very, very strictly.
Oh well, so we're going to have to fight them, and thankfully they're in a much more vulnerable location than we are right now. So I can, let's see, we can drop a meteor strike, or fossil strike if you want to call it that. I guess I should move out of this before setting it alight. Let's just move back a little bit. Hopefully I'm not going to set her alight, but we'll see very, very shortly. No, we're fine. But there is a whole bunch of fire ahead of us, which just makes things that much easier. Yep, we're going to get both of our summons out. End our turn, and then we should just be able to target them with even more damage. And if they retreat anymore, we can hit the oil barrel. They shouldn't be able to do all that much, to be honest. That does actually remove the fire, though. That might be a bit of a problem, but not much of one. Can we get both of them? I think we can. Even more burning. And I guess, are we going to hit? Let's just move you across here. And let's just set everything back on fire again. Because why not? There goes one. Toasted. And we can hit the other one as well. He's got one hit point and he manages to still hit me with a shield. Oh, he's going to restore himself, but that's not really going to help you much, is it? I'll even buff my little minion over there. And he's down, and we get 800 XP. We see we're almost to another level, which is exactly what we want before we want that main big fight upstairs. And well, while we're downstairs, we can go and loot here, but you can see there's a dock with a boat. Now, if you want to get to this point in the game or head straight into the fort through that gate, you can come here and leave. That's straight out of the fort and you'll be into Act 2. However, you know, as this is 100%, I want to go through and pretty much get everything I can possibly get. Battle Stomp skill book, I guess I'll pick that up. And the other Magister, Karen. Now, she has a couple of shields on her. Magister Karen shield, which is very, very good. And a regular wooden Taj. That's how it's pronounced, I hope. So, if we go for the Red Prince, you can see this is a major upgrade for the Red Prince. So, we can equip that. And then this is probably still a major upgrade for one of these people. Yeah, they're both got the same one, so let's just upgrade that. And then we can get rid of these little wooden makeshift shields. And make these much tankier, which is pretty good. These got any loot in them? Let me actually just use a decent character to loot, because I don't think I've got Lucky Charm on everything. Okay, and we can head down here and talk to Han.
A boat. I'd thank the divine, but...
The boy stands back from you, steady eyes narrowed in a wary stare.
Who are you?
I'm looking for a way out of Fort Joy.
I'm Han. So, you helped me out just there, and I'd like to return the favour. You want to get out of here? I've a boat here with plenty of room. Let's go.
Where would you be going?
There's a place not far from here that's safe enough for our kind. It's out in the swamps. Ain't a home, but you can breathe for a minute and figure out what to do next. Let's go already.
How did you end up down here?
Came in to help someone escape and got nabbed before I could sneak back out. I'd ask you the same question, but we're a little short on time here.
Who are you looking for?
Guy named Verdas. He was close to some people I know. I was too late, though.
Yeah, I saw what happened to Verdus. Wasn't all that pleasant.
The Magisters got him. They left precious little of him behind. You're telling me. Jump in the boat and I'll take the oars.
So yeah, we could leave there if we wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm just going to loot all of this stuff at the end of the dock. And then we'll head back up the corridor for that other fight. And unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode. I didn't watch the clock. We're up to about a half an hour, which is probably about the right kind of size for these episodes. Behind us, we have one of the hardest fights with the Flenser, and we have that fight upstairs as well. And I may do a bit more exploration between the episodes, just picking lots of extra stuff. So we're ready for these two fights at the start of the next episode. They're both very, very hard fights. So let's just rest up. So you do want to be as prepared as possible before taking them on, or of course you can skip them and escape. Your choice entirely. I want to actually fight them. So hopefully we'll see you next episode in a few days, 2 or 3 days I imagine. Until then, feel free to thumbs up if you've liked it, otherwise subscribe as normal, or subscribe to this playlist. Or leave me a comment below if you've got any questions, or in case if you see anything that can be improved, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching.